2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this next golfer starts their round. What do you think about their chances today?
Luke, this player's trailing currently, but let's face it, there's so much golf left to be played. I really think if they stay the course and continue playing the way they are, they've got a great chance of getting a victory here.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Time for the second shot into the first. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Just need to pull the putter back a little bit further, I think.
Downhill putt, and sometimes you think it's going to run out more than it does. Just couldn't quite figure it out this time.
Sitting at 14 over for the event. Time to tee off at the second.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, whatever it takes, to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a five.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here. All right, we're going with an extra club here.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
A bit too much club there.
Playing their fourth shot. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par three, to say the least.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. Good putt, that. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Teeing off here at the fourth.
Par four, measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
Will he be able to get out of this one?
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
This would be a great up and down. That's a well-played chip shot there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Currently at plus 15 for the event. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par four.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult two putt. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Second shot here on the 5th. And choosing the 8-iron here. This one looks like it's going left. And here we are with the third shot. This putt from around 18 feet.
This putt to try and save their par.
Surely it's going to.
For the par. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shot. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
Henny, how bad is this lie?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
This one's right of the green.
This is their 5th shot. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. Ooh, right by the hole. Just a 4-footer remaining. And there it is. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
That's a bit out of shape. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Well, that was a bit of a wild swing. Probably be a similar result too. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Looks like this one's going to the beach. Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. Playing their 5th shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Putting for bogey here. Just a couple of inches away from finding that one. Okay, so that finishes that hole. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. Here we are in front of a par 3.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. As Tiger would say, wait. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Getting ready to play their third. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Time now to take in the 9th hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Uh-oh. They've hooked this one. Oh, he's found the trees. It's disappointing. Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie. They say trees are 90% air, but so are fly screens. Try hitting a ball through one of those. That was a bit of a miscue.
You come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
"15 feet to the cup."
This is a must-make, guys. They've got this for bogey.
Looking better.
Rich, cut day today. Always filled with a little bit of nerves for a lot of players out there, but this player's in a pretty good position.
Well, Luke, it's going to take an incredible amount of work and also some luck for them to hoist themselves above this cut line. I'd love to see them do it, but I'm not too sure they've got it in them today. Not too sure what they were trying to do with that swing.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
Going with the 8-iron here. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. And here we are with the third shot. Time now for the 4th shot. This one for bogey. And the putt drops, but that's back-to-back bogeys now.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Going with the hybrid. Needs this one to kick right. And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. That putt went a bit long there. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. 4 feet to the cup. That's a bogey, but not a bad putt. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
That's a wild swing. This one's hooking. Coming off a streak of 3 bogeys. And that's not ideal. Finding the trees.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Wind starting to get up, but it's helping, which is nice.
Has this got enough on it? Well, this could alter the line of the shot. And here we are with their 4th. Putting for a bogey. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Oh, what a stroke. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. Time to face a par 4.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
Oh, this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it? Opting for the 6 iron. That should find the sand. Lining up from the sand now. This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. How close was that to going down? 6 feet remaining to the cup.
They'll be happy to get this in the hole. This for bogey.
Well hold. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. This shot is about 140 yards out.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Just didn't drop. An opportunity to make their par. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face.
And that was a bit of a misfire.
Well, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
Playing their 4th shot. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Great touch.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
A bit wild on approach there.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And this putt coming up for his par.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine? Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
That swing didn't deserve a good reward. This should head into the rough. They're in the bunker. Got a chance to get up and down. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And a par putt awaits him. Oh, just missed. It's just about 3 feet away. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. And now teeing off on the final hole of this round.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful. Pretty good shot there.
Second shot here at the 18th. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. That's frustrating. Should have made that. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final, but Rich, unfortunately they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey, and alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam.
Luke, thanks. The feeling is mutual. Looking forward to spending some time with you, and the folks at home cannot wait to get into the action. Luke, I think the player just went into traction with that swing.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Well, let's hope this one draws a good lie, because it's not going to be on the fairway. Getting ready to play their third. Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
We have a par 5 on this one.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Yeah, that one will play. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Putting for birdie. Okay, steady now. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. Teeing off here at the third hole.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards, a difficult par 3 to say the least.
Opting for the 5-iron. Oh, that was left all the way off the club. Setting up in some very deep rough. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
That's frustrating. Bogey putt coming up here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Currently at 2 over par.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal. Oh, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. That got a little out of control, I think.
And coming up well short.
Sitting at 2 over for the day. Didn't that look good for a long time? Okay, that hole's behind you now. Now 8 shots back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
That's a little untidy. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
You can get great connection on this one. The rough's not going to cause any trouble. It's sitting good.
Sitting at 3 over par. Well, just like Lloyd Christmas, you've got a chance. He has this putt to save his par. That was a gallant attempt. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Just can't seem to get off the bogey train here, Rich.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
From about 100 yards.
Wind is going straight at his back.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. That'll sting a bit.
It's a lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Ooh, bold play here. Going with the chief off the tee.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Breeze straight into him.
Nice out the rough here.
Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
Never mind. Just go and make the next one you stand over. Sitting at 5 over for the event. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That might be one club too many. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here.
An important par save.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Down it goes, but that's back-to-back bogeys. Time to lift.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Currently at 6 over par.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Teeing off here at the 9th hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Lining up from around 160 yards.
Has the wind coming right into his face.
Going with the 7. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
And that's now 5 over for the tournament. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
Wind coming right at him.
Oh, that was a little loose, wasn't it? And here we are with the third shot. All right, let's see if we can improve on this bunker play. Time now for the fourth shot. Putting for bogey. Was on a good line. And that puddle drop. Well done. Currently at 7 over par.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. This one looks like it's going left. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Getting ready to play their third. Straight out of the top draw.
Judging it beautifully.
That's a good bogey in the end. Sitting at 8 over par for the event. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
Setting up miles from the hole. Oh, that's too bad. This next putt is for bogey. Ouch, that hurts. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Well, it's time to clear the mind of that double bogey. Step up onto the tee with a bit more confidence.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
He's eyeing this up and he's pleased with what he's seeing. This is sitting nicely.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
And here we are with the third shot. A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. That is a touch of class from the bunker. It's just about 3 feet away. And down it goes. Currently at 11 over for the round. A chance to put last hole's bogey behind them here at this tee.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I've got to say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Yeah, Wind took that one offline in a hurry.
Setting up from the first cut here in the green. They could hold it from here. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Oh, looked like they hinged in that stroke. That gets the job done.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Not bad. Playing from around 110 yards out.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Needs this to kick a bit left. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. Currently at 11 over for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Looking at the caddy, a bit too much club there.
No green in reg, but a chance to save their par. Getting ready to play their third. Let's try and make this one. Only drop the 1 shot. Ooh, right by the hole. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Oh, just missed. Just a short putt remaining here. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Time now to forget the horrors of the last and focus on this next tee shot.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
This one is off the charts hooked.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Wow, that was handy holding out from there. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. And let's have another look at that one.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
This one is heading towards the nasty stuff.
And here we are with the third shot. And here we are with their fourth. Time for the fifth shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This one's for bogey. Just didn't drop. And just a little bit of clip. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam here as we keep an eye on this player who's been trailing in the tournament but has a real opportunity today.
They do. They need to get out there, though, and start firing at some flags. They've been playing very conservative all week long, and you can't continue to do that with any hopes of winning. You have to go ahead and start trying to take advantage of the conditions. Hit it close a few more times. And until they start doing that, I don't see them catching the leaders.
Let's get down to the action. This putt is 16 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for a par.
Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Here we are at the second tee.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
And that shot back in the fairway. Getting ready to play their third. Sadly, this one will make a splash. This is their 5th shot.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
Splash. Eddie, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
This putt coming up is for triple bogey.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are at the third.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par threes should be had.
Going with the hybrid. That's not the shot they're after.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
And this one is for his par. And down she goes. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Well, I love these holes. The short par 4. Do you be bold or lay up?
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
And from the bunker here.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Just be a little bit more committed on this shot. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Just 3 feet to the cup. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. This hole here is a par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Looked like they were swinging a snake, not a golf club. Lining up now, this shot from the fairway bunker.
That's really not what they were looking for.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Now he's eyeing up around 160 here.
Needs this one to kick right. Playing within their comfort zone there. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
That's frustrating. Putting now for a bogey. Ooh. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, he's hit a tree there. And here we are with the third shot.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
3 feet to go here to the hole. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Lovely, lovely rhythm.
Found the green side rough. Playing their 4th shot. Lovely touch. Well played.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And this next putt, it's for bogey. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. We've reached the 8th hole.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
That's not the shot he was hoping for. Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back.